identify some streets that we need some serious improvements for brick streets in general. As we know, a lot of those are pretty rough, and we have some limited funding. We have about $300,000 each year we put toward that, and we've accumulated funds over the last few years. Haven't really done as much the last couple of years. And so what we're doing, we went out to bid. We worked with Sarah and her group, engineering did, and we identified many areas that were in serious need of improvements. There were quite a few areas. There are actually 33 areas that were identified. Y'all do have the list in your packet of those areas. They did range in size from anywhere from just pretty small up to 30 by 40, almost 50 in size. But basically what we're doing in these smaller areas, and just areas like you're seeing in the pictures here, are we're removing the bricks. We're taking out the base in there and putting in flowable fill so we'll be stable. And then we're leveling. After that's dried out, we're putting in a leveling sand layer and then putting the bricks on top. So that's generally what we're doing, just to help stabilize it and increase the capacity and the life of these brick streets, which are such a form of, or a symbol of Tyler, Texas. It's such a matter of pride for us. We are also including the reconstruction of Bodark Avenue from South Oakwood down south to the railroad tracks, about 150 feet, almost 200 feet. And the reason for this, we are going back with an asphalt street instead right here. And the reason for that is because of an adjacent solid waste facility. Those large trucks are just beating it up pretty bad. We don't feel that it would be a good use of a good identification to do that. Just watch it continue to grow. Those bricks are not made for that kind of traffic and that amount of heavy traffic. So we are going back. As you'll see in there's a valley gutter that's pretty bad shape in the top right. We are replacing that as part of it for drainage. So to do that, we are removing and cleaning the bricks and then taking them to the salvage yards we can use other places in town. We are putting in cement stabilized subgrade underneath that and then putting in 5 inches of asphalt. Trying to get into an asphalt street. We opened bids on June 29th of this year, bid number 23-027. We did have one bidder. There's a lot of work out there right now, and this is pretty specialized work. It did come in at $873,961 from Crown Civil Construction Corporation. We did use them back in 2021, and we're very satisfied with them. So we have some experience with them, and it did come in above our original estimate, but labor costs have increased, and it's just a lot of work to do brick streets, to take them out, the bricks individually, clean them, stockpile them, do all the work necessary, then put them back. So we thought about rebidding, but we do not recommend that. We don't think we'll get substantially lower bids to make it worth it. So at this time, we recommend the City Council consider authorizing the City Manager to execute a contract with Crown Civil Construction Corporation for the construction of the 2023 Brick Street project for $873,961.
I'm thrilled. Then there's 3 down here on Vine Street, which is by the Rosevine Inn, and that street is horrible.
Which one?
And so I'm excited that's on the list, and these other ones it's just needed to be done. And thanks Sarah and for everybody that's been involved in the process. And it'd be nice if we had this amount of money every year to do this, but I realize this is an accumulation of a couple of years, so we're very excited about it.